Hello! In this video I'll showcase all the skills available in the new skill tree in TDS, as well as give you, in my opinion, the best way to quote-unquote max them. Since I heavily dislike this update, I will also do something I probably have never done before, basically criticize it in my video. With that, let the video begin. Before I showcase them, I want to quickly tell you how to upgrade the skills without spending as ridiculous amount as 1.6 million coins is. You should upgrade most skills to level 10 so you can unlock all of them. Then, if you're left with any leftover coins, you can invest them into the skills that are simply better than the rest, such as the economy ones and the tower limit one. To upgrade all skills to level 10 except for precision, don't bother with that one. You will need around 300,000 coins. You can also ignore the tower limit one because it's very expensive. That will bring your total down to only around 160 coins. Here is a showcase of all the skills, as well as my rating for all of them. While my views about this update are, for the most part, negative, it also has some good aspects to it. The skills from TDS's skill tree allow players to make the game easier for them and give players an opportunity to spend their excessive coins. It also gives space for a lot of unique features TDS can add with their skill tree. Unfortunately, majority of my thoughts about this update are negative. Let's start with how many coins it costs to max the skill tree. The amount is insane as it costs around 1.6 million coins to max all the skills. There's around 32 golden crates. I myself have wasted all my coins for most of this skill tree. I thought I would be able to max all of it easily, but unfortunately that was not the case. Considering you can earn around 5,000 coins per hour in a solo match or buy the 10,000 coins products 160 times, it will take around 320 hours of grinding or over 90,000 Robux, which is quite insane, honestly. The cost should definitely be decreased because this is just insane. Another issue is that this update also puts a lot of players ahead of others. Sure, a lot of players have better stuff than others, that's always been the case, but barely anyone was or is able to afford all the skills. It heavily extended the gap between players who are just starting out and those who have already been playing the game for quite a while. And even then, a lot of players who have, indeed, been playing for a while are not even close to maxing the skill tree. It also makes a lot of achievements or speedrun times that have been achieved up to this point mostly irrelevant, as skills allow for much better results, and players who cannot afford them will immediately be put under disadvantage over those who can afford them. Other than making the skills more accessible to everyone, I don't think there's a simple fix to this issue. Another issue is that it can also prompt newer players to purchase the skills, instead of buying more useful products, such as towers. I really do believe that a lot of new players might actually be prompted to focus more on the skills than to focus on unlocking new content, which I think is a very bad thing. They might get the impression that the game is very grindy. I think they should be at least level locked, or well, obtainable by reaching certain levels. Getting skill points for reaching higher levels, which could be used to upgrade the skills, will be a much better system than what we currently have. And my last critique, which is not a major thing, is the fact that you cannot disable the skills individually. Sure, there is an option to disable them all at once, but what if I wanted to disable only some of them? Maybe for instance if I wanted to do a challenge with no skills while grinding for logbooks. So I would disable all the skills but keep the one that increases the logbook drop chains. But in general I feel like allowing to disable skills individually would be a very good quality of life feature. Anyway, that's what I think about this update. A lot of people are criticizing the update, so I also wanted to share my thoughts with others. I do believe, however, that with improvements and more careful consideration, that the skill tree has the potential to be a very good and unique feature. It has just come out, so I'm sure the developers and testers will work on improving the bad aspects of the skill tree. Thank you all for watching and let me know what you think about the update and my opinions, whether you agree or disagree with them. Take care everyone!